So I ring one of the lads up in the school, and I'm like, "Well, man, can you let us in? We're absolutely fucked. Fucking no one's taking us under their wing. We need a fucking place to stay." And he was like, "Yeah, sound." I was like, "Yeah, we'll be up in about half an hour and give you a shout." So like, we have like backpacks and whatever that are full of drinks. So like, first thing first, we have to get rid of these. And we walk up. There's a hospital anyways nearby, and we just there's a couple of bushes in the hospital, so we hide the backpacks in the bushes. And go over to the school, ring your man, like, "Can you let us in?" He lets us in, go up to the dorms. We tell him the crack, and he's like, "Fuck." And anyways, then we go to sleep. About 4 o'clock or so now at this stage. Like, sleep in our clothes because we didn't want to fucking comfortable or anything like that. So 7 o'clock comes and I wake up Roger. Like, "Man, we gotta go. We gotta get out of here before anyone shows up." So we walk into town. We fucking hang out in an alleyway for about an hour. Then we like find a shopping centre or a mall or whatever, and that's warm. So we hang out there for 3 hours. We just sat down there for 3 hours. No one came and bothered us. It was sound. Um, then we were like, we got our bags as well. We like, "Oh, we better go up and get the bags." We got the bags, so we had like a gear bag and like a backpack, and we're just walking around town. The state of us, like, and then Roger turns to me and he's like, "Oh, we'll go to mass. You know, it'll be warm there. It'll be warm in mass." And anyways, we go to the cathedral. He's like, "Yeah, go to the cathedral. It's about an hour long in there." I'm like, "Sounds." We go to the cathedral, go into mass, sit up, and like, we tried to sit at the very back, but for some reason we didn't. I can't remember why. No, why we didn't sit at the very back. I think it might have been like crowded or something. So we go up anyway, sit down, and the two of us fall asleep in mass. The two of us fall asleep, and this woman behind me pokes me, kind of shakes me awake. She was like, "Get up," kind of thing, and I was like, "Oh, fuck's sake." So anyways, I get up anyways, and then I wake up Roger, like, "All right, man, stand up there." So we go to we finish the end of the mass anyways, and then we go outside and we're like, "Oh Christ, it's like it's about 1 or 2 o'clock of the day now. We should be safe enough going back." So we go back anyways to the school, and we go back to the school, and like, pretty hungry, pretty, like, you could smell the hangover off us, like. Now Roger was in a worse state now than me. So anyways, we get back up into the school, and I was like broke. I was like broke after the night out. So, but one of the kids in first year that I got on with him pretty well, like, and nice guy, still got on with him quite well, and but he's like, this kid was minted, and he was like, he's like, "Oh, I go over to the chipper, I get you some food." So he went over to the chipper and got us a lot of food, and he was like, "Load of fucking chips and sausages and all this stuff," and we're like delighted, like, and got the got a bit of food into us anyways. Then we went in, and it was like lunch at school, so we got the lunch, and then we went back, went back over to the door and went to bed. Like, the two of us slept like absolutely conked out for like about, I don't know, for about a solid 8 hours, and we get up or whatever, and then that's it. That's the end of the weekend. But we go into school the next day, and that teacher that we met on Saturday night, the two of us are actually, myself and Roger, were just walking around the school or whatever, doing something, and we run into this guy. We run into this teacher, and he like stops for a second, and he looks at us, and he walks on. And we were like, "Thank fuck," like, because this teacher's like, he's a prick, like. So we were really lucky. We didn't get caught anyways. Like, there's cameras in the school as well, but they only ever check them if something happened. So so yeah, that was a pretty adventurous night, and yeah, well, we got away with it. It was a shit night at the time. We were like, "Oh, it was crap," and all this stuff. But it's a good story to tell. It's nice to have stories to tell. But if you like these kind of stories or whatever, like, I have more of them. I have more like drunk tales, I guess, and just let me know in the comments down below. I'd be happy to share them with you, and click on the screen for part 1 if you haven't seen it. It's pretty good. Ties all together. So thanks for watching. I'll check you in the next video.